Hello, and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, June 12th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I am expansion-minded. And so yesterday, we had Mercury, the planet of communication and our thoughts and thinking, going direct. And so today, we have Neptune, the planet of spirit and karma and our oneness, actually going retrograde. And it's really interesting. I have heard some people say that when Neptune goes retrograde, kind of cut off from our psychic intuition, all that. And I really don't see that way. I really see it as like going deeper. I feel like Neptune retrograde is actually an amazing opportunity to really turn within and look at the wisdom that we all carry within us instead of always looking without for wisdom, whether you're looking without to astro or cards or other psychics or God, angels. Instead it's like, hey, that wisdom within you, you carry all of that within you. What I was thinking of when I was looking at this astro today, I really do believe in the saying like you are what you come from. So we all are a piece of the oneness, the universe, God, whatever that is that you believe. We're a piece of that. And we see it. Like there's actually physical evidence of it. Like the nebulas in the sky that mimic our eyeballs, down to the vegetables, carrots, how they also look like our eyeballs. We see these twins of ourselves, these reminders of ourselves in the cosmic, big, expansive universe and down even into the littlest details. So it's time to remember and tune into that for yourself. And it doesn't mean that that's not cut off. In some ways, I think it's enhanced, but I think it's enhanced through you, so that by going through you, you access it now instead of always just looking without. So, I'm not saying don't watch my horoscopes. Please watch it. But before you do, tune into the day and be like, what do I feel? What do I feel from this day? What is the energy for me? Because, all of this is my interpretation of the energy. This is how I feel it. This is how I experience it. This is how I want to say analyze it, but analyze it kind of. And so we all have our own flow. Find your flow with Neptune retrograde. Find your own surrender. I also think it's a great time for past life stuff coming up. Any past karma that's unfinished, a lot of that stuff will bubble to the surface when Neptune is retrograde, especially when it's retrograde in Pisces. So be paying attention to that. And it's going to be retrograde all the way through November 18th. So we have a while to get into this. Besides this today, we have the moon moving into Taurus in the morning. So before it moves in at 7:15, 7:16 a.m. Pacific time, but before it moves in, there's always like that little time of the void moon, so you may wake up and be like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. Mercury's just starting to move forward, Neptune's retrograde, and that moon shift, it's all a little bit like, whoa, okay, I don't know what's going on. So honor yourself, be gentle with yourself. Taurus is the first earth sign of the zodiac. It's where we start to manifest and bring things into the physical. But sometimes it can be a little bit slow to get into the physical. And sometimes it needs to like roll around and get acclimated. So give yourself space to get acclimated and make sure that whatever you put forward today, that you're valuing it. I think that's the most important lesson that I've ever learned with Taurus, is learning the value of things and the value you put into things. We also have an interesting connection today between the Sun and Chiron. They are squaring each other. So Sun in Gemini, Chiron in Pisces, 21 degrees, which is that expansive degree. And so this to me is saying open your mind to your healing. Healing does not always look like what we think it should look like. Healing does not always mean we feel perfect. Sometimes you have to go the other way to really open up into your full blossoming. So open your mind to what is happening for you on a healing level. And then the last aspect of today is the moon will be squaring Venus. So Venus is in Leo, shining a light on ourselves and our relationship with ourselves and learning to love ourselves and our inner child. So I think this square is reminding you, value that light, value your inner child, value the relationship with yourself. There is a cool thing going on today that I really like, actually. I almost forgot about this. Vesta is in Aries at 1 degree, and Black Moon Lilith is in Libra at 1 degree. So they're opposite each other. And I love this combination. I love the Aries-Libra spread, because Aries is about like being true to yourself and tuning into your I am vibration, and then Libra takes it to a new level with relationship. So I think Vesta in there, Vesta in Aries, is lighting up the divine within us, our relationship with the divine, a relationship with the divine goddess within us. We all carry, male or female, carry that goddess energy within us, that creation force within us. And so we're lighting that up, which is so perfect with Neptune retrograde, wanting to light up, ourselves. And then Black Moon Lilith in Aries, or in Libra, I love that, because I think there's nothing Lilith wants you to be more than true to yourself. And so it's saying, hey, don't be afraid to show that goddess self, that wild self in relationship. So I love that expanse. Light it up. Besides that, we are building to some interesting stuff. We've got the Sun conjunct Mars coming this weekend, and Saturn moving back into Scorpio. So we're building in the intensity. So, check out the horoscopes, especially Sunday. Besides that, the card I pulled today, the Source. This is you. You are the light. You are the creator. Believe it. You are the same energy that created you. Don't be conditioned to think otherwise. I love this. This lion is tied to the sheep. He's acting like a sheep, and meanwhile, he is this amazing, majestic lion with all this power. Don't dim your creative light just because that's what you've always been told. Deep inside, you know the truth. And Neptune retrograde is going to help you uncover that truth. That's all for today, but I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.